Okay, so I am finally started my IVF fully now. You probably saw my Prostap injection blog, and that basically was just showing you actually how to put it in. Now, I don't know if you noticed on there, it actually, when I held the camera, I didn't get it slightly to where it showed the needle going in, which I'm sure a lot of you probably appreciated. I actually wanted you to see it going so you could actually fully see how to do it, but anyway, that's fine. So what this blog's about is how I'm feeling right now, and also my side effects that I'm having with the Prostap. So I know if you Google or search Prostap side effects, there's loads of different things that come up. Now, I think with each person, it's different for different people. So I just wanted you to know what mine were, so that I'm assuming the ones that I've got are ones that probably everybody gets, but I'm not sure. So I could say to you, I'm having this, 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 and this, but you might not have any, or you might have something totally different. So I have wrote them down, just so I remember them. So the main one that I've noticed is my bleeding. Now, I'm today on day 10 of my bleeding, and there's been, I think, 2 times throughout my period where I've thought that I would stop, and I actually didn't. So, you know, when you come to where you feel it's the end and the blood changes colour, well, that kind of happened, but it just kind of died off. And then I'd go to the toilet and all of a sudden gush more blood. So I was like, oh, right, okay. So then, you know, a day'd pass, and, you know, another day'd pass, and I'd still be bleeding. And then again I thought, oh, I look like I'm stopping, so maybe half the day I might have gone to the toilet and there's not much there. And then all of a sudden I'd go again and gush. And when I'm saying gush, I don't mean like there was loads. For me, I would have thought, oh, maybe it might be a little, you know, a little bit. But it was dripping in the toilet, but also it was fresh as well. So it was just like I'd almost started my period again. It wasn't dead blood, it was red blood. And then with that starting again was almost like I got the pains with it again, like I'd just started my period from the beginning. So for me, the main thing I've noticed is I've had a prolonged period. Now today I'm on day 10 of my period, and I thought that it had stopped, and then it started again, but it's been on and off all day, just a little bit, so I do feel it's probably coming to the end now. So that for me would be, if you are thinking you normally have a maybe, I don't know, 2 to 3 day cycle, or maybe even a 3 to 4, and you get to day 7 and you think, oh my goodness, I'm still bleeding, it's, you know, fresh blood. Is there something wrong? There is nothing wrong. That's totally normal. I mean, even if mine went on for the next few days, it probably would just be normal. So that's the first thing. Now, the second thing that I have really struggled with over the last Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, over the last 4 days is, and I'm having it right now, is excruciating headaches. Now, just be prepared that painkillers might not work, because they haven't for me. I've only used paracetamol. Now, bearing in mind that I've been told, and I would take it into consideration, not to use ibuprofen. I know when you're pregnant you're not meant to take ibuprofen, but they have told me not to use it, even during my Prostap, during my IVF treatment. So I think I've took paracetamol twice, and it's not really done very much. And today, my headache wasn't too bad in the morning, but then it'd get to afternoon and it was really, really bad. Yesterday, I didn't really have it that bad until again the evening. And the day before, oh my goodness, all day, it was just so painful. Sunday as well, that's when it started. So 6 days after starting my Prostap, taking my injection, was when I started to feel my side effects, my headaches. And again, you know, it's 4 days and I'm still getting them, so I really don't know how long it will last. Apparently the side effects to Prostap can be up to 4 weeks. But my headaches, if you get them, my mine are here, really, really like lots of pressure, and behind my eyes. So you might want to feel like your eyes are closing because you can't really open them because it's that painful. Right in the back of the eyes as well, and just there. And when it started, it was all in the back of my head as well, like tension headache. So that was that's the other one, and that for me has been quite hard because it's made me feel a bit dizzy as well. So that is that one. Now, the other one is kind of gone now. It just keeps coming and going very briefly. Again, I think this was on Sunday. I pressed my breast, my left one, and I got the most excruciating sharp pain, like almost like an electric shock. Because obviously when you're on your period anyway, your breast can get tender, but I just like pressed it to see what it felt like, if it felt sore. And it was horrible. Like, you asked Matthew, I was like nearly in tears. It was that painful. And again, that wasn't even for that long. And then I had it again today, just quite sharp pain in the breast. So that could be another side effect. The ones I've read on the internet, headaches and breast tenderness are on there, so I'm assuming that they're from the Prostap. So that's the third one. So you've got bleeding, headaches, and tender breasts, very tender breasts. So that is that one. And then finally, now I know the Prostap puts you into like a premenopause state, and one of the main things that a lot of people are saying that you get with premenopause, with menopause, is hot flushes. Now, I don't think I've had hot flushes as such. The thing that I found is to touch my skin is very hot. So my temperature, I don't know if my temperature in my body is hot, but to touch my skin on my head and my body, I feel very hot. So that's another thing I've noticed as well, that I'm getting really, really hot. What did I put there? Feeling hot to touch. Yeah, so that was that one. And then today, and I think it happened yesterday as well, and this might not be even at all to do with it, is I seem to be getting like my words muddled up a little bit, like I'm getting a bit confused. That probably could be to do with having a headache, to do with, being tired, which is another one. I do feel quite tired. You can get a bit fatigued. And that's probably, again, with, I know it's not lots and lots of blood, but that's probably to do with the blood loss as well. But yeah, so they're the main things that I've been through so far. And that's it, really. I mean, also, the last one thing that I feel that I haven't had for such a long time, and I've noticed has come up, and it's definitely to do with hormones, is my skin. Now, the other day, I was feeling my skin, and it's really weird because it feels quite bumpy on my cheeks, quite dry. And I don't get dry skin at all, and it's just here, so it doesn't feel right. But also, I have terrible spots. I know, to look at me, you don't think I've got spots, but I have. So I'm getting like on my chin, I'm getting them down the side of my head, and I've got a very unusual cluster of blemishes. There's probably about 4 of them behind my ear. And again, obviously, when when you're hormonal, your skin changes as well. So I would probably say that's one of the side effects as well. Is my skin seems to have changed. Now, I know when a woman's older and she goes through the menopause, the skin does get drier, so I would assume that's probably what it is. But yeah, so I just wanted to let you know that the things that you could expect if you have Prostap, and the side effects that you may feel. And yes, so that was it really. Also, just to update you that I'm going for my Pre Stimulation Scan tomorrow. Thursday the 8th, and looking forward to it. I think they're just going to be internally scanning me just to see that the Prostap's worked, that it's cleaned everything out, and that I don't have any cysts or any problems inside before I start my stimulation injections. which I have to admit I'm not looking forward to, but hey ho, that's part of the IVF process. So they'll be my daily injections, which will then do the total opposite to what I've had with the Prostap. It's gonna stimulate my ovaries. Prostap made everything you know, quiet and dead kind of thing. And then the stimulation injections are going to make my ovaries produce lots of eggs. So yeah, so I just want you to know that I'm very excited and keeping positive. You know, trying to keep myself relaxed, trying to eat well, and I've been eating quite a bit of chocolate, but not a lot, just a little bit. But I've really tried my hardest to drink lots of water. And I've done that because I know that I normally get headaches if I don't drink enough. So with the fact that I'm trying to drink 2 litres of water a day, which I'm not doing too bad at, I definitely know that the headaches are from the Prostap because of that. So yeah, I hope you're all enjoying my blogs. And I know out there that I have a #1 fan, and I just want to say hi, Emma, and I hope you're well, and I hope all things are going with you well with you as well. Okay, take care, guys. Bye.